Hi everyone, I'm Andrea and welcome to my channel. Today we are talking about rate of perceived exertion, or RPE for short, and how it can revolutionize your workouts. I'm going to give you 3 RPE charts and explain how to use them in your training, no matter if it is weight training or even stretching and cardio. Alright, let's go! Let's kick things off by clarifying what RPE is all about. RPE stands for Rate of Perceived Exertion, and it's a scale that helps you determine the intensity of your workouts. This scale typically ranges from 1 to 10, with 1 being the easiest and 10 being the most challenging. In weightlifting, it basically refers to reps in reserve. So an RPE of 9 means you could have done 1 more rep, an RPE of 8 means you had 2 more reps in the tank, 7 3 reps, and so on and so forth. The RPE scale can be used for a variety of exercises, including stretching and cardio, even though it is typically linked with weight training. But for those activities, the scale might look slightly different. Let's check it out. When talking about cardio, an RPE of 4 feels like you can go for hours. A 6 still feels somewhat comfortable and you can still carry on a short conversation. An RPE of 8 means you are short of breath, uncomfortable, and can barely speak a sentence. And RPE 10? Well, you feel like you're about to collapse and die. Let's not forget about stretching and mobility work. When it comes to those, I usually go for a scale that looks something like this. So basically RPE 4 feels like a slight stretch, and 6 feels uncomfortable but not painful. RPE 8 feels painful but bearable, and 10 feels like something is about to snap. Don't worry, I'm going to give you some practical ways to use RPE in your training in a couple of minutes, but before that, let's talk about what factors affect RPE and why it is an invaluable tool in your training. Factors influencing RPE can include your level of fitness. How fit you are plays a significant role in how you perceive effort. Highly fit individuals may find the same exercise less challenging than those who are not in shape. Mental factors, motivation, mood, and mental fatigue can influence your perception of effort. Positive moods and high motivation can make exercise feel easier, while mental fatigue and stress can increase perceived exertion. Environmental conditions. Factors like temperature, humidity, altitude, and air quality can impact RPE. Exercising in challenging environments can make the same workout feel a lot harder. Sleep and recovery. Inadequate sleep and insufficient recovery can affect RPE. Fatigue and lack of recovery can make exercise feel harder. Exercise type and familiarity. Different exercises place different demands on the body, and your familiarity with them can affect RPE. Unfamiliar or complex movements might feel more challenging. External cues and feedback. External cues, such as encouragement or feedback, can also influence RPE. Positive cues can lower perceived exertion, while negative cues can raise it. These are among the key factors I consider to have the greatest influence on RPE. Understanding how your fitness level, mental state, environmental conditions, sleep and recovery, exercise type, and external cues affect your performance will help you better connect with your body's needs during training sessions. Let me give you a real-life example. Imagine you're lifting weights on a Monday after a relaxing weekend. You find that 8 reps with 50 pounds feel like a breeze, and your RPE is around 6. But on a Friday, after a stressful work week and barely any sleep, the same 50 pounds feel incredibly heavy, pushing your RPE up to 9 or 10. This is where the RPE training system shines. It allows you to adjust the weight and intensity of your workout based on how you feel on a given day, reducing the risk of overtraining and injury. Alright, let's get practical. I'm going to break down my recommendations into 3 parts: strength training, cardio, and mobility. In strength training, I recommend using the 6-7-8 system. This means you have a light day, RPE 6, a heavy day, RPE 8, and an in-between day, RPE 7. If you train 4 days a week, add another light day at RPE 6, so you would have 2 days at RPE 6, one at RPE 7, and another one at RPE 8. The same goes for 5 days a week. Just add another day at RPE 6. Here is how it should look for 3, 4, and 5 days a week. As a beginner, however, it's a good idea to stick to RPE 6 for at least a month to become familiar with exercises and movements and to get a basic understanding of how strong you are. Avoid going to RPE 9 or 10, as this puts excessive stress on your body and mind. Alright, moving on to cardio and RPE. So, let's look at this recommendation from the American Heart Association. Get at least 150 minutes per week of moderate intensity aerobic activity or 75 minutes per week of vigorous aerobic activity. Now, if you are training my way, forget about the 75 minutes of vigorous cardio. You're already strength training, so what you need is steady state cardio, moderate intensity, meaning you are staying in the green. Split those 150 minutes any way you want throughout the week and choose what form of cardio you enjoy most. The popular ones are jogging, elliptical, and cycling, but you can also think out of the box. Make cardio fun for you. Maybe dancing is your thing, or Zumba classes. Hell, even walking to the gym and back could work. Pick something that works for you and stick to an RPE of 5, 6, and you will be good. Don't neglect working your flexibility either. It becomes increasingly important as we age. Aim for a low to moderate RPE, typically around 3, 6 on the scale. This is a good intensity for mobility work, no matter if you are doing static, dynamic, loaded, or ballistic stretching. Do your flexibility work at the end of the workout when your body is properly warmed up. And remember, stretching should feel challenging but never painful. There you have it. Now you have a basic understanding of what RPE is all about and how to apply it in your workouts. Thanks for watching, and if you have any questions or topics you want me to cover, don't be shy and leave a comment below. If you want more content from me, follow me on Instagram, and don't forget, your body is your temple. Take care of it.